everybody, welcome back. Today we are doing a plan with me for the week of Thanksgiving. So I am using collection 184 this week, and I grabbed, per usual, the TPC full boxes, the deco journaling, the deco sheet, and the extra functionals. And this week I went with sheet 1 of the mini kit because I liked the truck washi. But I have been talking all day long today. I'm also filming a behind the scenes. I filmed 2 new release videos, and if you can hear, I have the cutter running. So I'm actually going to do a voiceover for this. So I'm going to go ahead and start planning and turn this over to future Melanie to chat her way through it with you.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said,
Okay, so I got the things laid down. I actually went like a little extra with the washi because I wanted the trucks to line up properly, and it actually wasn't even until I was editing this that I was like, you can't really even tell because I'm covering it up with dates. But I'm super excited about our brushstroke date covers that are coming, with starting with the 197 kit, because I think I'm going to start like pushing my washi down just a tiny bit and put those brushstroke covers on top of, like over top of it, ahead of it, whatever, you know what I mean, so that I can show a little bit more of the washi, because aside from like the deco stuff, I don't do a ton of decorative pieces because I need the space. So having that washi kind of take more of a front and center approach would be kind of cool. So anyway, since I was doing a voiceover, I did not do any pre-planning with this one, so I'm just kind of filling in my flags per usual. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of speed through this because you have seen it a million times. So with the Black Friday sale coming up this week, my social media game is gonna be hardcore. It really should be hardcore every time, but sometimes different things take priority, like customers and orders and designing so that we can have future orders, etc. But I'm trying really hard to get my social media stuff more up to par with where it should be. So and I spoke too slow there, but I ended up putting a very small section, you can see it there, for the design work, and a larger section for admin work and social media, just so that I can kind of prioritize what needs done this week. I don't know, I love the idea of the 7x9 planner, but the 8.5 just worked so much better. Those few extra lines really did help. But it is what it is. I absolutely refuse to use those bright colored strips that are in the 8.5 by 11 teacher planner, so I kind of hope they change that again next year, and I definitely filled out the survey for that. So yeah, I'm setting up the base of my sidebar. At some point in this, I kind of realized that I assigned myself collection 203 for next week, so it's Saturday when I'm editing this and doing the voiceover, so I'm going to have to start on that this weekend to make sure that I can get it done by the end of the week, ideally before the TPC sale. So I may end up needing a little bit more room with design work stuff, but we're going to make it work. Since I'm using a bullet journal also just for brain dumping and tasks and stuff like that, I can just fill those things in my bullet journal and do it that way. So just next week, social media stuff is going down. See, and I'm like, I don't have enough room for any of the things. It is just a constant struggle. I try to prioritize what goes in my planner and what goes on post-it notes and that kind of thing, but it's rough. So Monday will be the plan with me. I know I waffled a bit on this here. I can't quite remember. I think Tuesday I decided to do the behind the scenes video, which I'm excited that I made the time to film on Thursday. I love doing those for you guys. They are my absolute favorite videos to watch. If you love behind the scenes videos, you guys need to go check out Sarah Marie's stickers. She does one every single week. She's a freaking rock star with that. So yeah, just filling in all the social media stuff. And I finally had Lindsay make me Jason at Shop stickers, because he's been coming to help 3 days a week after he's done with his regular job. And normally I kind of ask him before I start filming what days he's coming. It just depends on what's going on with his work, and he is backup for a lot of people at his office, so depending on who's off and who's going to be in a truck that's normally in the office, etc., he will just kind of plan around that. But I went ahead and just kind of assumed he'll be coming in Monday and Wednesday next week. I will probably beg him to come in on Friday after work and help as well with the TPC sales stuff. So maybe we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I've got those in, and then I needed to make a reminder for the Black Friday sale. So the code is going to go live at 9 a.m. in the TPC group. And all the shop owners are able to post it elsewhere at 12 p.m. EST. So we have 40 swap grab bags ready to go. Those will be available for the first 40 orders over $10 placed on the website. So those, in my previous years of experience doing this, those will probably be gone before 12 noon when the code goes live. So if that's something you're interested in, I would definitely think about joining the TPC Facebook group so that you can get that code right when it goes up. So there's also the big old live Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. If you signed up for any of the giveaways and you want to be there when they announce the winners, it's a fun time. It's way past my bedtime, so sometimes I have to kind of sneak out towards the end, especially with it being a holiday the next day. I'm also going to work a little bit on Thursday just to kind of get prepped. So Kim and I will be in the office on Friday processing the first batch of orders. So, you know, as I say all the time, that is not my rodeo, and it's not Kim's either. We do a fine job, but Luann and Ashley, actually, and Lindsay too, everybody else is off for the day after Thanksgiving. Kim and I have almost grown children, so we both have the flexibility of working even when, you know, kids aren't in school or whatever. So she was kind enough to volunteer. I didn't even have to ask if she would come in on Friday, and she and I are gonna do the things and start shipping the orders. So, I mean, I'm sure we won't make too big of a dent in it with it only being 2 of us, and the TPC orders are always just massive in size. So on a normal day where we could process 60 to 70 orders, it wouldn't surprise me if we get 10 or 15 out that day. So we'll see. Maybe Jason will come in that evening and help me do a second batch in preparation for Monday. I may even come in over the weekend. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I am always so grateful. And although we promised 2 to 3 weeks delivery during the TPC sale, I don't like to hold on to orders longer than necessary. So if it means a couple extra hours over the next week or 2, I am totally fine with that. So let's see, I'm trying to even see. Oh yeah, so that's our first power hour, Friday at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the discount from the sale will go up to 30%. The rest of the sale is 25%, and then we'll have a second power hour on Cyber Monday. I think that one's 2 to 3 p.m. So Saturday, the Deviant bags will be going up. So I have I think I had enough to make about 30 of them, so we'll be listing those on Saturday morning. I'm not promising an exact time, but my assumption is somewhere between 7 and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will get those up for you guys for purchase. So yeah, just a side note, we do have a lot of daily deals happening. So Sunday is extra freebie grab bag day, so let's just back up. So Friday, if you place an order, you can do it during the power hour. Thursday is first 40 orders get a shop swap bag. Saturday, deviant bag. Sunday, extra freebie bag day. So those kinds of things, it does become really tricky for us to combine orders. So I will take the request for those, and my answer will be we will do our best. When we combine orders, we have to put the order with the, like when we combine them, the first order goes with the second order. So if you order on Thursday and then order on Saturday and say, can you combine my orders? It's just the way the inventory system and order processing system works. It combines that, Thursday, Friday order with your Saturday orders. So it kind of pushes you back in line. If you're spending more than $35, you're getting free shipping anyway. So it kind of just depends on how you want to handle that and if we physically and mentally can combine those orders accurately, and whether it's already in a case somewhere on the floor and not able to be combined. So just keep that in mind. You guys know I'm always happy to help out. This just is literally our busiest week of the year, so it is almost impossible to maintain the exact same standards that we can for the rest of the time. But yeah, so let's see, what is that, 12 p.m. I can't even read that far away. My editing screen's all big or small, so I can't really see what I wrote down there. But trying to think what else might be helpful to know for the TPC sale, or what else we could even talk about besides the TPC sale. Yeah, so let's see what else. Luann has an orthodontist appointment with her son on Wednesday morning, so she's going to come in, since the kids don't have school, she's going to come in super bright and early and do what needs to be done. The orders that day will be extremely quiet, except for like Amazon and Etsy orders that aren't aware of the sale, that just find us through search. So she's going to come in and do that. I actually forgot to even put this appointment in there, but I have a hair appointment to get my color touched up before Thanksgiving on Wednesday morning, so I'll be in for a bit and then leave and then have to come back. So I'm going to go ahead and do my filming on Wednesday, so I'll go ahead and apologize in advance because I'm going to have to do the plan with me that day, and that's pretty early for us to, or for me to film for the next week. Thursday is like my sweet spot with that. And there won't be a ton going down in the planner because it is just going to be all orders all week. So I'll go ahead and apologize for that plan with me now because it's going to be a little bit lacking in substance. But if you guys don't mind the voiceover plan with me, let me know down below. I may go ahead and do just a quick one next week for that, to try and just so you guys can see what I'm laying down and stuff. So anyway, I'm putting my books and my scale icon in my personal section. So I lost a couple more pounds this week, which was weird. I think I'm gonna kind of monitor it for the next couple weeks, and then if it's still kind of going down, I'm gonna try to get back in with my primary care and see what he thinks about that. It's just bizarre. Like, I know it, like, I just turned 40, and generally women, like, talk about how at 40 they, their hormones start changing and they start gaining all this weight, and I'm having the opposite effect. It has been a super stressful year for me personally, with, the accident and my breast concerns and stuff like that. So I know a little bit of it is to be expected, but that's kind of, I don't want to say it's been resolved, but I don't have near the shoulder and back pain that I was having. I think the level that I'm at now is just the level I'm going to stay at, and that's okay. I know it could have been a lot worse, so that's fine. And I don't have anything breast-wise to do until next fall, so that is also good. So I feel like you know, my stress level now is just from work, and that's just pressure I put on myself. And I wouldn't even say that it's stress. It's pretty relative and pretty normal for me. So anyway, I am just filling in my sidebar. I don't have a ton to put there yet, but I know it'll fill up with things, and then going ahead and putting in my kit that I need to get done next week. So I am gonna fill that in, and we're gonna call it good, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
You had great patience, but something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with